Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way. You have to die a few times before you can really live. My ambition is handicapped by laziness. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. I wanted the whole world or nothing. An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. We're all going to die, all of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing. Find what you love and let it kill you. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do, it's too late, and there's nothing worse than too late. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel good, very good, when you are near or with them. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay in there. I'm not going to let anybody see you. Those who escape hell, however, never talk about it, and nothing much bothers them after that. Boring damned people, all over the earth, propagating more boring damned people. What a horror show. The earth swarmed with them. People with no morals often considered themselves more free, but mostly they lacked the ability to feel or love. Sometimes you just have to pee in the sink. A love like that was a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. Poetry is what happens when nothing else can. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. I remember awakening one morning and finding everything smeared with the color of forgotten love. Sex is kicking death in the ass while singing. I stopped looking for a dream girl. I just wanted one that wasn't a nightmare. There is a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. We don't even ask happiness, just a little less pain. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. You boys can keep your virgins, give me hot old women in high heels with asses that forgot to get old. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. What a weary time those years were, to have the desire and the need to live, but not the ability. Life's as kind as you let it be. We are like roses that have never bothered to bloom when we should have bloomed, and it is as if the sun has become disgusted with waiting. My beer-drunk soul is sadder than all the dead Christmas trees of the world. I went to the worst of bars hoping to get killed, but all I could do was to get drunk again. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. I often carry things to read so that I will not have to look at the people. Things get bad for all of us, almost continually, and what we do under the constant stress reveals what we are. Without literature, life is hell. Some moments are nice, some are nicer, some are even worth writing about. It wasn't my day, my week, my month, my year, my life, God damn it. Dogs and angels are not very far apart. In that drunken place you would like to hand your heart to her and say touch it but then give it back. She's mad, but she's magic. There's no lie in her fire. And yet women, good women, frightened me because they eventually wanted your soul, and what was left of mine, I wanted to keep. There are times when those eyes inside your brain stare back at you. I never met another man I'd rather be, and even if that's a delusion, it's a lucky one. I drive around the streets an inch away from weeping, ashamed of my sentimentality and possible love. I carry death in my left pocket. Sometimes I take it out and talk to it. Hello, baby, how you doing? When you coming for me? I'll be ready. I want so much that is not here and do not know where to go. Too often the people complain that they have done nothing with their lives, and then they wait for somebody to tell them that this isn't so. I wish to weep, but sorrow is stupid. I wish to believe, but belief is a graveyard. Love is all right for those who can handle the psychic overload. It's like trying to carry a full garbage can on your back over a rushing river of piss. I want to let her know, though, that all the nights sleeping beside her, even the useless arguments, were things ever splendid, and the hard words I ever feared to say can now be said. I love you. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. If you have the ability to love, love yourself first. Oh, I don't mean you're handsome, not the way people think of handsome. Your face seems kind, but your eyes, they're beautiful. They're wild, crazy, like some animal peering out of a forest on fire. People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things, but on a major matter like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice. Beauty is nothing. Beauty won't stay. You don't know how lucky you are to be ugly, because if people like you, you know it's for something else. Each man's hell is in a different place. Mine is just up and behind my ruined face. I guess the only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything is worth winning, then this is it. People run from rain but sit in bathtubs full of water. Understand me. I'm not like an ordinary world. I have my madness. I live in another dimension, and I do not have time for things that have no soul. He asked, "What makes a man a writer?" Well, I said, it's simple. You either get it down on paper or jump off a bridge. The trouble with a mask is it never changes. I wasn't a misanthrope and I wasn't a misogynist, but I liked being alone. It felt good to sit alone in a small space and smoke and drink. I had always been good company for myself. I had noticed that both in the very poor and very rich extremes of society, the mad were often allowed to mingle freely. Nothing can save you except writing. It keeps the walls from failing. If you get married, they think you're finished, and if you are without a woman, they think you're incomplete. Be it peace or happiness, let it enfold you. If something burns your soul with purpose and desire, it's your duty to be reduced to ashes by it. Any other form of existence will be yet another dull book in the library of life. Charles Bukowski was a renowned American poet, novelist, and short story writer. Known for his gritty and raw writing style, Bukowski explored themes of alcoholism, poverty, and the mundane aspects of everyday life. His works often depicted the underbelly of society, capturing the struggles and vices of ordinary people. Bukowski's writing was both autobiographical and existential, offering a unique perspective on the human condition. Despite facing numerous personal challenges, his work gained a cult following, and he is regarded as one of the most influential writers of the 20th century.